Jamie McMurray has won 2 of the last 5 pole positions here.
Daryl, I was talking, Steve Atkin this morning, the crew chief from Justin Allgaier. Of course, they finished 17th, but he said, Larry, we actually had a right front spring come out of the bucket early in that race.
Hard into the wall was Landon Cassill in turn 4.
Fires out.
That's 2 weeks in a row in practice for Landon Cassill. Daryl talked about the regular practice at Bristol on Saturday.
And that thing is hurt. He hit that wall hard. It took off up the hill, and I mean, he pounded
Shot straight up into the wall.
Yeah.
And Daryl, this young fellow's got to think somebody's gunning for him, because boy, this must get old in a hurry.
Yeah, it does. And he's a good kid, and you know, just bad luck. And you know, I hope he didn't have a tire problem.
Yeah, what's sad for Landon Cassill, he finished 12th in the Daytona 500
right,
and then missed Phoenix and Vegas, and then of course had to practice crash at Bristol, and now this one here.
That car, in front of that car is destroyed. Now watch for the green and white car way off in the distance, right corner of the screen.
Yeah, you're seeing the car just take off up the hill right there, and he hit it hard. That had the look of a right front tire going, something happened to the right front tire.
Something breaking on the suspension, a tire going down or something when it just goes dead straight.
Yes, sir.
Larry, what's up there that caused that fire? Oil cooler?
Well, you've got a lot of oil lines. You know, we no longer have a fuel pump up there, so we know that's not an issue, but you have a lot of oil lines that's in that area that could certainly have a little bit of a flash fire.
Let's show you what happened to this team last week. To Landon Cassill at Bristol.
Another hard collection. That was a part failure. Left rear hub and wheel and all broke off.
An assembly issue in welding together rear end components.
That's the snout for the rear end hub and all like that, and it goes up in the tube of the rear end housing, and apparently it wasn't welded, penetrated enough, and it broke off.
Yeah, the word I got in the garage area this morning, and NASCAR kind of talked to us a little bit about this last Sunday morning. It was just what we call a cold weld, where the weld just didn't go to both sides of what they were welding like it should.
But this is something different. The end result, though, is similar.
And what's sad, you know, Landon maybe will have a little bit of a feel if he felt like the tire went down, but when you hit that hard, was it the tire? Was it something that broke on the right front suspension? Because now everything's tore up on that right front.
Yeah, it just, but it had the look, you know, from just watching cars, you know, have right front tire trouble, and had that look like something happened to it.
Well, it's a reminder of how fast these drivers are entering the corners here. I mean, at turn 3, 190 plus. Down at turn 1, I've seen numbers like 203 and 204 miles an hour on that Toyota scoreboard.
Well, the mid-corner speed, the middle of the corner speed is up a little higher this year because of the added downforce. And so it's putting pressure on tires and suspension parts and other things that maybe we haven't seen before.
Well, if memory serves me right, a couple of weeks ago in Las Vegas, the mid-corner speed was not really below 170 miles per hour. I have to believe it's at least that, if not a little faster here at this 2-mile track.
Yeah, I think they're here probably with the way these turns are and everything, probably about 185 wouldn't surprise me.
And again, a backup car rolls out, second week in a row for Landon Cassill under the red flag in Fontana.